This is the Peter Greenwood Show at the Edinburgh Fringe. I'm in the salubrious confines of the library bar, which you can't get into unless you have you seen the library cards?
How do you get those? I want one. This is such a nice
This is lovely.
bar.
Oh,
We need to get ourselves a pass.
Yeah,
Might be.
we're going to get into Gilda Balloon.
Could you tell me your names and your show titles, please?
Yeah.
I'm Cherry.
I'm Kit.
And we are 2/3 of Boy Theatre with our show CAMPITALISM, 3 gays try to fix the economy.
How are you today?
We're doing really well.
Pretty good.
We had our show earlier, and I think it was kind of the most unhinged show we've done
Yeah.
in the Fringe so far, but we were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, we're on show 6 now. We started a bit later, and I think we're starting to get to the swing of things and having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, how do 3 gays fix the economy?
Wow, what a question.
Well, we fix the economy by getting into the mindset the grindset of finance bros from Canary Wharf, who are all named Brian. And we try and get ourselves into that hustle money mindset. And we educate the audience about things such as what is money? Why is money? How do you make money?
When is money?
When is money?
How is money?
Where is money? Am I missing any?
I do not see it. I think I say who, what, why, where. Who is money?
Who is money?
Who is money?
money? And
question.
hopefully by the end of the show, the answer to that question will be you. But we've not quite fixed the economy yet. I'm hoping that by the end of the Fringe run, I think we will have worked it out by the end of Fringe.
I think we're close.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
In fairness, the title is Fix. It's not fixing, it's not fixed, it's current, it's progress. It's
Yeah.
happening every show.
Every show we fix it, and then we break it again before the next show.
Exactly. It's important.
That's part of our setup.
Part of our process. Yeah, the get in and get out is to break it again.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't keep it nice. The other people have to come in and see what's happening.
Exactly. We have to keep the kind of world in a sort of capitalist hellscape in order for us to have a show, which I think I would rather us have a show than fix things, because I like making a show.
I was going to say, it's a lot more fun to make a show than actually fix the economy, I think.
It's easier as well.
Yeah. And a lot less sleepless nights, I imagine. You get to actually have a conscience.
Yes, we can have a conscience. That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
How do you sleep at night? Very well.
Yeah.
So where did this show come from? What's its origin story?
Gosh, so we were... the origin story for CAMPITALISM is also the origin story of our company, because it's our debut show. And so the 3 of us met at an audition that we all didn't get.
We all got rejected.
We all got rejected quite firmly, but we...
Was that a capitalist that did that?
It was the capitalists. It was the capitalists.
Evil.
It definitely wasn't a subsidised theatre. And we decided that instead of kind of wallowing in that, we were like, maybe let's go to the pub. And we all went to a gay bar in Peckham on Easter Sunday in 2023.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out, Gay Bar in Peckham is playing at Underbelly every night, 5:15. Visit edfringe.com for tickets.
Very good. Other shows are available. So yeah, we met up and we started just talking about how much we wanted to make a theatre company, and we were like, well, maybe let's just do one together.
I think it was like I wasn't sure if we were joking or not, because it was like I was like, these guys are probably like, they're too busy to be making shows with little old me. That like they've all got stuff going on, and it's sort of one of those things where it's like everybody says, oh my god, we're gonna do this, like when they're they're 2 pints down. But I wasn't sure. I was like, maybe this is just gonna be a 2 pints down thing, but I really want to make theatre with these guys. And then I think like a few months later, we met up for a coffee in the National Theatre Cafe, and we were all in kind of like weird financial predicaments.
Yeah.
Kit was like, I arrived and Kit had been on the phone to HMRC for like 40 minutes trying to sort out a tax code
I had
thing.
like some crazy tax issues.
I had like just moved to Manchester to start my degree, so I was dealing with like student finance and like navigating student loans and being like, oh my God, I'm getting myself into like so much debt.
Yeah,
and I don't know if this is worth it.
And then lovely Maria Telnikoff, who is the third member of Boy, had just been fired from her job. And so we were all sitting down together and we were like, what if we made a show about money? We were like, this is such a pervasive part of all of our lives.
Yeah.
And something that we all have such specific relationships to. And not just us as a company, but like everybody in the world.
Everyone
you know?
does. It's like money affects just like every part of our lives and ourselves in ways that I think we don't realize a lot of the time. Like it's kind of happening in the background. And I think part of making the show has just been like starting to talk about money and how it makes us feel. So we came up with this. We came up with the title first. We are a title first theatre company. And we were sort of like applying for like R&Ds and things like that, and like pretending that we already had a show made. We're like, yeah, this is definitely show ready. It's definitely not just like an idea. Please hire
in a Google Doc. You know?
And then I mean, it's been a bumpy road. Like we were gonna do an R&D at an amazing place called Streatham Space Project in London, who like offered us the space for free, just like. Because it wasn't being hired or being used. And then like a few weeks before we were gonna have our R&D there, they were like, we've lost our funding and we cannot afford to keep the lights on anymore. So like we can't even have you just like we can't have you coming in anymore.
Which we thought was like, well,
that's it.
That goes to, well, it's like, that's it, but it's also like, goes to show how important it is to make this show about money and underfunding and understanding financial literacy.
Yeah,
because we're in an industry that is increasingly being sapped of all of its funding.
Yeah, I mean, like look at there was that Fringe Fund, the Keep It Fringe Fund.
Oh yeah,
it was like 97% of its funding this year, and it went from like being able to give like 100 shows.
Yeah, I think more
to
like 16.
Less, I think.
Yeah.
It's like it's so heartbreaking. But then we were really lucky that. An opportunity came up with a fantastic theatre company called London Bubble, where they had a program called Make Space, where they had like 6 theatre makers and theatre companies, emerging theatre makers, and like they just gave them room, like a space for a week and a sharing at the end of it. Yeah. And I think Maria applied for it without telling us.
Yes, she did. Yeah.
And then we just got a text message one day in our group chat being like, hey guys, we actually have to make the show now.
Just so you're aware, this week in November we're making the show.
And I was like, okay, great. Yeah. And we had never worked together before. all of our like personal independent disciplines are quite different. Maria was mainly doing comedy. Kit was mainly a playwright. At that point in time, I was mainly doing poetry. Yeah. So we were like, I was so nervous before because I was like, I don't know, like I love these guys as friends, but I don't know if we can, like if we're going to work. Company, and like at the beginning of the week, we're like, maybe we can get like 10 minutes of something, 15. Yeah. And then by the end of the week, we had a 55-minute show.
Yeah, that just formed the basis of further development. And now we've been... It was amazing. We kind of call it lightning in a bottle in a way. And we ended up, what's that? Oh my God.
Oh my God, a plane.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
You saw that as well, didn't you?
Yeah. Like military planes.
Oh my God, they found me.
They're coming for you.
Paparazzi.
Get away.
No.
And we've been developing and making the show in various iterations since November of 2024.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's our debut. And we've had so much support from the Pleasants, from London Bubble, who are always wonderful, and then from the Pleasants, because we are now, we're part of their Edinburgh National Partnership Programme. I'm sure we'll talk about that at some point. And we're Pleasants Associate Artists, so it's been really great to have so much support from them.
I feel very lucky. We've had a lot of support.
Yeah.
How has the show changed and grown from what was originally a 10-minute thing into what you just did earlier today?
I think it's weird. The structure of the show has mainly stayed the same. Like a lot of jokes from that first week R&D have remained.
Yeah.
I think it started a lot more about like kind of just like hustle culture and like finance bros. There was a lot more just like stupid sketches, I would say, about like Canary Wharf, and it is still stupid,
Very
like
stupid.
it's such
I mean,
a
it's called
stupid show.
Capitalism.
It's
Come on
such
now.
a stupid show. But I think now we're kind of, as we started making it, we've been doing like, we've been looking more into like research and wealth
Yes.
inequality and like kind of looking at like the impact wealth has on politics and like crypto investors giving millions and millions to right-wing groups to reform directly to Nigel Farage. So I think over the course of making the show, we've started to like kind of actually try and educate ourselves a bit more.
Yeah.
Because it started as like, we don't know what we're talking about. And now we still don't really know what we're talking about, but we know more.
Oh,
and
so
like
much more.
it's so confusing, but like we've started to like actually look into like, how does the economy work? Because it's so confusing and like it's not really accessible information to or most people, and that's part of the reason why I think like there's able to be this like just like this huge kind of divide, because it's cloaked in jargon and in it's gatekept. The information is gatekept a lot of the time. So I think now we've moved definitely to a lot more of like really trying to like put in the work and the research.
I also
would say.
think that something that like that has come with like the state of the world that we're living in is that kind of every day more and more is revealed about how politics and economics and they are completely interlinked, and I think more so maybe than ever before. Like we've seen the rise of the first trillionaire who now is so involved in American politics and is trying to get involved in UK politics, and so the show has really developed into being a lot more, I think I would say, satirical, and that's something that we've been getting told across the board, is that we are making satire, which is not what we set out to do, but I think it's really important and exciting that we are doing it, because we are doing it in the stupidest possible means.
Has there been any really big creative, I don't want to say bust-ups, but disagreements maybe, where somebody wanted to do one thing, somebody wanted to do another?
I don't think so, I'm trying to think if we've had any headbutts.
I don't think so. I think maybe there was like, maybe with like the ending of the show, I think I was a bit like, guys, I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't know if it's working. But I think what I love about making work with these guys is I'm like, I feel like the philosophy of the group is kind of just like, write that down. Let's get it down. Let's have fun. And it's like, it's really, working with these guys really removes a lot of the like anxieties and doubts I feel like I have as a solo creative, because I've got them there. But also I think I just go like, trust the process, trust the group.
Totally.
If I'm unsure about something, just let's put my whole chest into it, and we'll find out if it doesn't work. And it's fine if it doesn't work. It's fine if we make a joke that doesn't get laughed at, or like it doesn't land, or I think we just like kind of, we love each other, and
we love each other.
We love making each other laugh. And so that's what the process is we're just trying to make each other laugh. And like the group started because we liked drinking and laughing together, and it developed into like drinking and laughing on stage. But not drinking. We don't drink during the show.
We don't drink during the show.
No, we are so
immediately
professional.
after.
Yeah.
I don't think there are any big disagreements that we've ever had. I think if someone's been like, can we try something, we'd all go yes and then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then
we
move on and
really
do something
escalate
else.
each other. I think the disagreements have been like, you guys are making all the dick jokes and I want to make a dick joke.
I want to make the joke about
but no, we just love each other. We're just friends.
Very wholesome, very wholesome.
Although we're nowhere near the end of the Fringe yet, just saying.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
No.
is
Put
true.
that out there.
No, we're so special and we're so in love,
yeah.
and we will never stop
We'll
loving
never
each
stop
other.
loving each other. I think that's always the fear, though, isn't it? Of like,
Yeah.
you're going to fall out and everything's going to fall apart. But I do think that we've had so many challenges as a company in the lead up to this that could have ended it. That I'm kind of like,
We've been stress
being in Edinburgh
tested.
is fine.
Like just in the run up to Edinburgh, Maria broke her ankle, and there was
that's why she's not here today. She's resting.
there was a moment where we like were genuinely like, we don't know if we're gonna have to cancel the whole run.
Yeah.
because like originally the show had like multiple dance numbers, and we were just like we don't know if it's physically possible to get to Edinburgh and to then do a month's worth of shows. And I mean, even before that, we had to cancel some some work in progress showings of it because of a family emergency.
Yeah.
We've had some really like horrible and scary moments as a company. But I think like
It's made us stronger for it. I think.
and I think I can't speak for them, but I just love making work with these guys. So
100%.
it's like, it's the thing that keeps me going is making work with Boy, because it's like, this is like kind of the best thing in my life. I love it. And like, I kind of go like, everything else in my life can fall apart, but I know that like as soon as I see these guys, it's going to feel better and it's going to be okay. And like, it's, I think it's like, which is kind of the point of the show, which is like, we need each other, we need joy, we need silliness in like, you know, in the horrible situation that is the world. We need silliness, we need fun, we need friendship. Maybe the real fixing the economy is the friends we made along the way.
But like maybe kind of
maybe.
Maybe that's the real Brian's.
Maybe that's the real Brian's. The friends we made along the way.
They do love each other very much.
Yeah, the Brian. I think secretly,
homosexually.
the Brians are all deeply homophobic, but I think they are all deeply in love with each other.
Absolutely.
And like deeply homoerotic.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Where can people find out more about you and your show online?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the best place to go is our Instagram, which is @boytheatre. We got it. And Cherry runs that Instagram like the Navy. It is incredible. Like, I really do think that so much of our identity as a theatre company comes down to the way that Cherry is managing our Instagram. It's one of my greatest joys in life.
Thank you.
No, it's true. Best place is always there. We're
I'm
on it all the
unemployed,
time.
so I have a lot of time to think about our Instagram identity.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of my life right now.
That's a really good place to look at, and also on the Pleasance website and the Ed Fringe websites, you'll find out more about the show and the listings. I would say, those are the two best places to go and have a look.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time today. Good luck with the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
Is this one of the best titles at the Edinburgh Fringe this year? Capitalism, 3 Gays Try to Fix the Economy is playing at Attic at Pleasance Courtyard every day until the 31st, and there is exceptionally low ticket availability, so get on to edfringe.com and search for Capitalism, CAMPITALISM. Until next time, I've been Peter. Bye everybody, bye.